Guys, if you haven't caught my story on my website yet, it's catching a little bit of traction online. If you haven't read it yet, go out and give it a read. It's a really, really good read. It might motivate you. But for those of you that aren't big readers, I know how you feel. I've been there. I wasn't really too into reading when I was in school. I was going to go ahead and go over it as I go on my evening walk this beautiful day in the middle of Indiana and a nice, actually cool August. So you guys go ahead and join me on my journey. I'll talk you through all my emotions, how I felt, and finally my realization, how I came to become the personal trainer and fit guy I am today. So let's go ahead and jump on it as I walk down these busy streets here in the middle of Indianapolis. So growing up, I was never the most athletic guy. Actually, that's an understatement. I was actually never even had an ounce of athleticism or really tried any sports that I stuck with. Mostly because growing up I had some really bad immune system issues and was constantly sick. And that almost became my reality to me, that I was just going to be sick my whole life and just kind of sit in my chair and play video games the rest of my years and just continue to feel like crap and have no confidence in my body. Let me get this garage door closed here. I'm struggling today. And it just kind of wears on you. It's exhausting. You know, you leave the house and the baggiest clothes you can find, and you just, you don't even want to leave the house in the first place, right? Don't want to go see people or anything like that. You just want to sit in that chair and kind of hide behind electronics. But what I eventually figured out was that this feeling, it can go away. It's not the end all be all. I could get up and move and solve some of my problems on my own. And what was really, really eye-opening was that I had the power to do this myself. I figured out that the state of my body is the state of my life. And at that time, my body was utter shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was not a pretty sight. I wasn't proud of it. I didn't feel proud. I wasn't confident. I really, honestly, almost felt like I didn't have any integrity. You know, it affects more than just your body image. And body image isn't really something I always had positive feelings with, because being sick my whole life, I lost my eyebrows, so I grew up with that. And middle school, high school, that's never easy. Having a glaring flaw, we'll call it. It's not anymore. It's part of who I am, and it wears on you. But it wasn't until one day I was just like, enough is enough. I have to do something. I was never one to just sit around and just wait idly by as my problems got worse, with anything else like school, grades, anything really. It was just, my body was different to me and I didn't know why. I think it was because I was confused and I didn't grow up in a household where exercise was a priority, and that's no fault to anyone. That's just, how it is. And I had no educational outlet until I forced my way into a gym, and I was utterly terrified. It was actually one of the worst experiences of my life. But then it wasn't until the day after I went back and I started working with this trainer there, and he helped me change my mindset about exercise. It wasn't about just changing my body. It was about feeling good. It was about feeling like I accomplished something. It did something better for myself. And from that day on, it just stuck. And that was the beginning of my giant transformation I had. I went from being 270-ish pounds in high school at 18 years old to around that time of the summer, I just turned 19 right before college. I dropped almost 100 pounds. It was crazy. I was down to 175. I had veins in my arms, which isn't that great, but people like vanity when they're 19. It gave me confidence. I could talk to women. I could have friends. That was huge for me. I didn't have that many friends. I had a couple of close friends, but that was about it. And I started going out more. I started hanging out with my friends, and I felt confident in my body and myself. And that wasn't something I was used to. And from then on out, it's just stuck. And it's been something I've done every day since then, is some kind of exercise. Like right now, I'm not weight training today, so I'm going out for a nice walk in this beautiful weather because it's just part of who I am. It's habit now, because I've changed that mindset from this sucks to, this feels pretty damn good and it's gonna pay off for me. So all I ask from you guys after watching this, if you want to go read my journey on my website, the website is www.performdailyfitness.com, and it's right under the blog icon. And if this has motivated you at all, please comment below, let me know your struggles, let me know your journey. And if you would like, please share this with all your friends and let them share their journey with you. So thanks guys, get out there, get a walk, get your workout in. I'll be seeing you guys again.